Okay, so I'm gonna really try to not go off on a big rant here because this is the third time I'm trying this. Because the first time I made this video, I was like, oh, I'm gonna talk about vulnerability. And when I went back, it was like over 2.5 minutes and I watched it again. There was so much that got stirred up. I was like, oh, I have to make another video on this because that's exactly what vulnerability is about. And then in that third one, we're on the third one now. I'm not stopping. On the second one, there was missteps and takes, and I'm like, that's part of being vulnerable. Do it. But I stopped. So why? Why do we talk about this? Why do we do these things when we're talking about vulnerability? Because when we're shining personal light, that source light from ourselves and being like, you know what, I'm just going to be exactly who I am and let that shine, whatever's blocking casts a shadow. It's that simple. The light hits the blocks and boom, there's a big old shadow there. Being vulnerable lets us see that shadow so clearly, so clearly. At least for me, I know it does for me. So what I'm doing is learning to be more and more vulnerable. You see this? You see this? I'm not happy with how this looks, but I'm showing y'all anyway, because when I do it like this, I feel like I gotta scrunch it. And yet when I go from her, it's like I don't have a jawline. So why do I talk about these things? Because I'm working on addressing everything in my world that I know I can improve, that I know I can make achievements surrounding. And I'm being open and vulnerable about the journey because how else am I going to master it beyond myself in a way to be able to share it with everybody else who's wondering, how do I master it too? Well, we're going to do it together. And I'm going to show you my personal steps. God damn, it's going to be a beautiful journey.